Y'all ain't gonna believe what happened to me and Mariah a while ago. We encountered another angry customer.
Who's that? Is it Valentine guy?
Yeah, what the heck is his name?
Perkins.
Perkins, yeah. And you know he had no right to be upset with me. I didn't tell you the full story. Not only did he want his front yard mowed for free, well, he actually said he had the money, but he owed me for 2 mowings. Let me tell you all the story on this, okay? I felt sorry for this guy, so I mow his yard even when he can't pay. That's probably my first mistake. Anyways, so he called and he wants, it's really $100 yard. But I do the front yard, just the front, so he could come outside and sit on his porch. I do the front yard, and it's been once a month for 35. And it's, folks, I mean, it takes some serious mowing to mow that yard. And it's a steep bank at that. So anyways, he called me, he said, he was upset because he wants the backyard cleaned up. And I said, well, Tom, you said you couldn't afford it. I said, so I've been trying to keep the front yard cleaned up for you when you know, just because I wanted you to have a nice yard. He said, well, you said you'd keep the trees cut back off the house too. And I said, well, I didn't know any trees were growing on your house. I said, but you remember you have a very limited budget. He said, yeah, I know it. That's why I called you. And and I said, well, I said, as wet as it's been, Tom, I said, the spray and stuff like that don't work real good right now. He said, well, Hoss, that's why I'm calling you. You said you'd keep that clean. I said, look, I said, there's buckets of human feces behind your house. And I said, I don't want to deal with that. He said, well, I'll get all that moved. I said, well, you said you couldn't even walk outside. He said, I'll have somebody do it. And I said, Tom, I said, I don't want anything to do with your backyard. I just don't want to do your backyard.
Well, there's someone camping out back there, too.
Yeah, and I said, and there's people camping back there. I said, there's trash and everything. He said, that's my son. I said, well, there's buckets of crap. I said, I don't want anything to do with your backyard. I said, now I keep the front yard mowed for you because just out of the goodness of my heart. I didn't say goodness out of my heart, but basically that's what it's been. Because whether he paid or not, we've been mowing it, hadn't we?
Yeah, he owes us for 2 mowings, and his grass is probably this high when we mow it. And
I feel bad for him because he said he's going to lose his house. But I thought, well, look, why don't we keep the front yard looking pretty? And heck with the backyard. He's way out in the boonies and in the country. Nobody can see it anyhow. And he said he can't even get back there. So what's his worry?
Well, he can't afford to pay. Why would... I mean, there comes a time when you got to say no.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Honestly, folks, y'all wouldn't believe it. I mean, you would not believe the back of his house. In the first place, it hadn't been mowed this year because he hasn't been able to afford to pay. He paid us...
One time.
Well, I think he paid us $70 or $105 all year long. I mean, what do you do? And then he said, well, I'm going to look for somebody else.
Please do.
And I'm thinking, wow.
You ain't going to find someone to mow that yard for $35, Hoss.
But you ain't going to find somebody just out of the goodness of their heart. I told him, I said, look, you have a very limited income. I'm trying to do you a favor.
Yeah, some people, they just take you.
But he wants me to come and do that back.
For free.
Honestly, it's a $300 job, you guys, right now. It hasn't been mowed all year, and there's a good 3/4 to an acre back there. Plus, there's trash and human feces. Where his son, 59 years old, been camping out back here. I don't know what's going on back there. I think his son is homeless, and he won't let him live in the house. So the son's camping out in the backyard.
They want us to pick all that trash up, no doubt. Yeah.
I told him, I said, look, I don't want nothing to do with your backyard. I'm sorry. I don't want anything to do with it. And I really hated to have to be blunt and firm with him. But
I mean, there comes, okay, I like people. You like people. People do us over from time to time. And he's one of the do-overs people. Because what he's trying to do is get us to do work for nothing. Take our time out of the day, our sweat, our back, and not pay
and my
us.
equipment.
And our equipment.
I feel like I'm being taken advantage of, man.
He's not going to pay us.
Lordy. I don't know what got into some of these people. I know. Now, honestly, I think he's 80. And some people, when they get around 80, they start slipping.
Yeah, like that other lady we had, she got mad because I was glad to see her go, but they have a way of weeding themselves out, these jerks. We don't have problems with people unless they want to take advantage of our generosity.
I mean, I was trying to do the boy a
that yard
favor.
is not, I'm not mowing that for, even the front is too cheap for $35. The front.
I'm not trying to make any money on it.
No.
I'm just trying to do him a favor. He's an older person. In fact, if y'all remember 2 or 3 months ago, I told y'all that he couldn't pay, but I was going to mow it anyhow. But now, he wants me to take care of that backyard. And folks, I mean, it's deplorable. I mean, come on. Human feces. That stuff is dangerous.
Bad enough you get dog crap on you. I don't want to get human crap on you.
That is dangerous. And he said, I mean, the thing of it is now, honestly, he said he couldn't even get back there. He can't move. Why does he care about that backyard?
I'll tell you why. His insurance. He keeps talking about the bank. How he has to keep it up. I bet the bank got onto him for it. Because they're foreclosing. I bet you the bank's going to charge him this large amount of money or something to clean all that up. And you know what? I don't understand the poo.
His son, I don't think he'll let his son come in the house and his son's having to crap in buckets.
Well, why there's woods right there?
Yeah, well, go step down in the woods, man.
Dig a hole, dude.
Why in the world would you go in a bucket?
That's just nasty. And not only that is that nasty, that is dangerous. Because you can get all sorts of diseases.
Oh, that'll give you meningitis.
And
That bacterial meningitis, it'll kill you.
We do not need to be messing with that stuff.
Manure, feces. Now, unless it's turned into manure where it's had time to decay and cook, that fresh feces will kill you.
This year has been crazy. There's been a couple of people that have been absolutely freaking nuts.
So, I don't know. I think I'm just going to have to tell him.
We're not going to tell him anything. He told us he's going to find someone else. So next time you call, say, sorry, we're not mowing your yard. We're over it. Just tell him. You can fire people. That's the beauty of working for yourself.
I just feel sorry for him.
Well, I feel sorry for us having to deal with that dude. I don't want to deal with him.
Some people are their own worst enemy.
That's the beauty of owning your own business. You can fire people. And I draw the limit to poo. I draw the limit to poo.
And I draw the limit to poo. I draw the limit to poo.
You sure give me enough of it.
Well, you deserve the poo I give you.
She was in a rock mood this morning.
No, that's because
I couldn't even record her.
listen,
Y'all would have been scolding her.
listen. Every time we get ready to
You
leave,
know, we got about 100 to 150 people watches her.
listen. Every time we now, y'all, this is what happens. So he says, "You ready to go, cutie?" Yeah. Go out the door. Oh, I forgot. I gotta put an edge on my blades. I gotta change a mower blade. I gotta blow up my tire. Well, dude, have that done before you say get out the door.
No, that's part of our work.
No,
I wanted
it's
you
not
to,
my work. I'm a woman. That's your work.
all I wanted you to do is move the mower.
No, you didn't. Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah, right. You have that stuff done already.
No, I waited intentionally for you
Well,
to
don't do
come
that
out.
again, because that's what made me the
No.
bad mood. When I'm ready to go, I'm ready to
No.
go. When I'm Let's
No.
go.